Hello. I would want you to come on an adventure with me.
Hey guys, welcome. Today we're going to talk about how to configure Steam on your child's PC. So what is Steam? Steam is a video game distribution service. So instead of going out to the store and buying your video games like we used to do in the old days, Steam lets you download your video games directly to your computer over the internet. It's really convenient. There's thousands of titles, but there are a lot of content and features that aren't really appropriate for young kids. And so they've built in a set of parental controls so we, the parents, can limit our children's access to that adult-oriented content. And that's what we're going to set up here today. So first thing on your child's computer, open up a web browser and let's do a search for Steam. Here it is, store.steampower.com. We'll click on that. And at the top of the page, you have a button to install Steam. We're going to click that. Click on install, open the file. If you set up this PC so that your child is running as a limited user account, then here you'll be prompted to put in the password for your administrator account. If you haven't set up your child's account as a limited user account, then you should stop here, go back and watch our episode 4 on how to set up a Windows PC for your child, and follow the steps there on how to set up a limited user account for your child. You really don't want your kids to have an administrator level account on their PC. All right, click next. We'll choose English. We'll take the default install location. And that's it. Whenever I'm installing a program for my kids, I always uncheck the box at the end of the installation to run it. That's because earlier we were prompted to elevate our privileges to an administrator account. And so right now this program is running as an administrator. And you can see that if you go to your task viewer, go to the details, go to Steam setup, you can see this program is running as my administrator account right now. So you don't want to start this program up as the administrator account. You want to run it as the limited user account that you set up for your kids. So I uncheck this box and say finish. If we minimize our screen, here's a shortcut for Steam. Let's start it up. When you first launch it, it's going to run some updates. After it's downloaded all of its updates, it'll restart. And now we're ready to sign in. And you can see over here now the Steam application is running as the limited user account. And that's what we want. So here we are. This is our first time logging in. So we're going to create a new account for our kids. For the email address, enter your child's email address. If you haven't created an email address for your kids yet, go back and watch our first video on how to create and manage an email account for your kids. Then pop back on over here and type in that email address. All right, do the little CAPTCHA. Boom, boom, boats. Anybody else see any boats? Nope, I think we're good. All right. And we'll check the box here to say that we, the parents, are 13 years of age or older since we own this email account. And we'll say continue. All right, they're going to send you a verification email to the email account that you set up for your kids. Hop into that email account and click on that verification link. After you've clicked the verification link, let's create your Steam account name and create a password. Say continue. And now we're ready to sign in. Type in the account name and password that you just created. You can say remember password. And now we're signed in. So a couple of things to note right off the bat. You can see Steam has sort of a online chat capability where you can add friends and you can talk to other people. This is one of the things I like to turn off for my young kids. There's no reason for them to be chatting with people. All we as parents want out of Steam is the ability to download and install games. So we'll close this for now, and we'll disable this once we set up the family view parental controls. Another thing to notice is the store. So out of the box, you have full access to all of the content offered by Steam. For example, if you browse the tags, you can see you've got some adult-oriented tags down here. And it's pretty easy to quickly find and browse those adult-oriented titles. And this is the type of thing that we want to limit for our kids. So let's take a look at Family View and get it set up. At the top of your Steam application, click on Steam, go to Settings, click on Family, and click on Manage Family View. So the default is Family View is disabled. So here at Library Content, those are the games that you've downloaded and installed. And it asks you, do you want to filter that list of games so your child can only see a subset of them, or do you want your child to be able to see all games? In our case, we've installed Steam on our child's computer. They're the only ones using it, so any games we install will be for them. So we're going to choose the option to allow them to view all games. Down here, it asks which online content and features do you want your children to be able to access while Family View is enabled. I leave all of these unchecked. I don't want my kids browsing the Steam store. I don't care if they're able to see community-generated content. I don't want them chatting with people, and I really don't care if they're trying to maintain an online profile, take screenshots, etc. So I will leave all of these unchecked. You can leave this email as the recovery email address. That's fine. This is an address that you've set up for your kids. You have control over it, and so you're able to access this email if for some reason you ever forget your Family View PIN. Right. Here you can create your 4-digit PIN to turn Family View on and off. They're going to want you to verify that your recovery email address is good. So pop over to that email account and get that secret code. And that's it. Family View is ready to go. Here they give you a brief overview of how it works. When Family View is enabled, you have a little green person up here. And when Family View is disabled, then the icon up here is red. Let's give it a try. We'll click on the button. It'll ask us if we would like to turn on Family View. We'll say OK. And now it's green. Now we're in Family View. And if we want to disable Family View, it asks us for the PIN. We type in our PIN, say OK. It gives us a little notification noise, and we can see up here Family View is now disabled. So let's go back over to the store. With Family View disabled, you can see we've got full access to all of the content in the store. We can go look at tags. We can see everything in here. Now let's try turning Family View on. And we can see up here the store button is grayed out. Community is grayed out. Our user profile option is grayed out. All we can do at this point is view our library and launch any games that we've already downloaded. So for this profile, we have not installed any games. There's nothing to see here. Let's take a look real quick at how we'll install a game. What we'll do is we'll start up Steam. We'll come over here. We'll disable Family View. After we've disabled Family View, we can go to the store. We can find the game that our kids are looking for. We can download the game. After it's finished downloading, it's ready to play. Once you've downloaded and installed the game you want for your kids, you can come back up here and you can re-enable Family View. Now the store, community, profile links are all disabled, and all your child can do is go to their library and play the games that you've installed. And that's all there is to configuring Family View. That's it, pretty short and simple. Hopefully now you have an understanding of what the Steam game distribution service is, and you know how best to configure the parental controls that are available to us through the Family View settings. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
You know how you're always doing stuff not really fun? Well, check out my website. It's really fun.